cannot have any voids in your armor. It's impossible. You can't think to yourself, okay, I'm going to build up my chest and I've got shitty shoulders, it doesn't matter, I can make it up with chest. Your shoulders are still going to be shit. So you have to work on these things with consistency. If something doesn't work, change it up and consistently go again until you find the formula that does work. And the formula that we're working on today is chest and back. Starting with back here, going to get right into the deadlifts. When we came in, we started with the good old meat and potatoes of the deadlifts. Took a while to warm up, you know, sometimes you're going to feel like that, especially first thing in the morning. When you get to my age, it takes a little while, you know, especially if you're doing my weight. Next exercise that we went into was a superset because I did want to transition. I just wanted to focus on deadlifts by themselves, not, you know, tire myself out by supersetting that with a chest exercise. Fuck that, that's too much. So once we're done with the deadlifts, and I was working around anywhere between like 8 and 10 repetitions there, we went straight onto the Incline Flyes. Incline Flyes isn't so bad on my shoulder. My shoulder felt a little bit better today, even though it is still a little bit dodgy. It felt better than it had done in the past, so that I took advantage of that and just went a little bit heavier. And we supersetted that with bent over dumbbell rows. So again, we used the same weight there, did about 10 repetitions of each superset there before moving on to the machines. And that machine was a row, a hammer row with the pins, the pin-plated machine. However, I used the back row as my decline press. Obviously you can't go too heavy because it requires too much core activation where you have to really get your weight behind it, and you're going to waste a lot of energy going too heavy trying to balance yourself. So on those exercises, you want to take advantage of high repetition schemes. So we did around 20, 25 repetitions on that before supersetting that with a row. Obviously we can go heavier in that because our core is supported. So I did around 10 to 12 repetitions, hitting the lats with a reverse grip row, making sure that we squeeze, contract, arc the back, stick the chest out so you can fire those lats. And then we finished off with a compound movement in a Smith machine, and I did floor presses. The reason why I wanted to go to floor presses is because I can't do a fucking bench press with a shoulder, and I never have been, to be honest with you. Nothing that's efficient for me anyway. So if I come any further than there, I just feel like I get a lot of shoulder strain anyway. So I thought, well, I can go a little bit heavier, taking advantage of a floor press where I stop in a halfway point position, and then I can explode at the top and work the contraction. So we did 3 exercises for chest and 3 exercises for back.
Is that here?
There. Should be hitting a lat spread when I say that. Show us your lat spread.
I don't even know how to do a lat spread.
Yeah, I showed you. There you go, except you don't do your traps. That's it. Lats. There you go. That's it. Make a funny face. Alright, so that is it for today's session. So I'm going to go for a little bit of a bike ride now, a short one but intense, and then for a bit of a run because I want to put in a bit of a brick session today. Biking isn't part of today's session, however I'm going away to New Jersey tomorrow, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a hold of a bike. Probably not, considering my work schedule there, so I'll probably be doing a lot of running. So if you think about it, when you're traveling, you can always fucking run, wherever you are. If the hotel doesn't have a treadmill, you can go outside and run. That's not a problem. So I'm likely to do a little bit more running than what's actually on the program. And, well, yeah, has Nicki Minaj got, are those real? Are those real or are they fake?
Real what?
Boobs. Yeah, the real ones are fucking huge. Are they real?
I can only imagine that they're fake.
They gotta be fake, are they? Are they fake? Okay, so like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if Nicki Minaj's boobs are fake or not.